Let's take a look at our Intelligent Assistant application. This is a suite of 6 applications that make it easy to manage your org with artificial intelligence. This application is easy to run. You install our rich desktop client and launch that. You'll come here to this screen. You can log into any Salesforce org over here at right, and then after you log in, you select the application that you want over here at left and click the launch button. All right, let's look at these 6 applications. The Metadata Quality Report lets you build quality heat maps for your metadata assets and remediate various problems. Let's take a look. Let's select one of our email templates and evaluate the quality issues. Now over here at left, you can see various issues that affect the quality of an email template. Spelling, broken merge fields, tone, clarity, appropriateness, HTML structure, branding and voice, everything that you might need. If you click the Submit button, then we build a quality heat map for the email template that's color-coded to show problems and strengths. You can also select multiple templates and evaluate those issues. And just like that, we can build a heat map for multiple email templates, which we can see back here in the main interface. You can also select a template and remediate quality problems. Let's try that. And you can see how the various problems over at left have been fixed in the new template at right. Once you have some quality results, you can click the checkboxes and go to the Display Report tab and see all of these detailed quality heat maps and export them in a variety of formats. Now the Description Enrichment application will first off show you all of your metadata types that have descriptions. So for example, our custom objects, the ones in green have descriptions and the ones in red need descriptions. And then you can bring up the editing palette and select any object that needs a description, and you can manually edit the description, but what's even better is to generate the description with AI. And so right here is your prompt. Click the Submit button, and we get a beautiful description written for the contact object that's guaranteed to be the right size and be deployable. Let's save our changes. And now you can see the contact is turned green because it has a description. You can also select multiple objects and generate multiple descriptions. And here's the descriptions for those 2 objects. We can click OK. So this is a very powerful way to generate descriptions for all of your metadata assets. When you check the assets that you care about over here at left, you can go to the Display Report tab and get a roll-up report on all of the descriptions in your org. Now the Apex Code Coverage Report will tell you all about the code coverage in your org and also let you improve the code coverage with artificial intelligence. Let's take a look. So here are all of your Apex tests. Over here at left, you can click on any one of the tests and you get a detailed report over here at right about the classes and methods that have been tested. If you check all of these boxes and go to the Display Report tab, it'll run all of those tests, and you get a really comprehensive and color-coded report about all of the code coverage in your org. Now, if one of your tests has some code coverage problems, then you can bring up the editing palette and click the Coverage Improvement button. This brings up an AI interface, and this will automatically improve the test class to have much better coverage. And you can click the Deploy button below to actually move those changes into the destination org. Now, Apex Code Quality is similar to Apex Code Coverage, but this report shows all of your classes and triggers down the left-hand side, and when you click on one of the Apex classes, you see Static Code Analysis here in the middle that brings up all of the various issues that are problems with the code. If you check multiple boxes over here at left, then the Display Report tab will generate a gigantic report with all of the quality problems that your Apex has in the org. We also have interactive dashboards and summary tables that give you a high-level view of all of the issues. Back on the first tab, you can fix these quality problems, bring up the editing palette, and click Quality Improvement. And just like that, the quality issues have been remediated. Next up is Org Health Scan. Now this report is a lot like Salesforce Optimizer, but instead of 30 tests, this has over 150 tests that look at every aspect of org health and org agility. Let's take a look. You can select the test that you're interested in over here at left, for example, code quality, best practices, inactive user cleanup, technical debt, forgotten metadata, compliance and auditing, and security risks. When you select any tests, you can adjust the various parameters over here at right. For example, this test looks for too many required fields on a page layout. So you might say that that's 4 or more, but maybe based on your research, 5 or more is too many required fields. So you can set those parameters, and when you go to the Display Report tab, it'll give you a comprehensive list of all of the different problems in the current org. And it shows you the page layouts that have too many required fields, and also provides a lightning link that will jump directly to that particular asset. So once you have all the tests the way you want them, you can check the boxes, let's just check them all, and go to the Display Report tab. And that will take a few minutes to run, but then the reports display will show you all of the metadata assets and all of the findings of all of the tests with links to help you go edit those assets if necessary. The dashboard display will give you a high-level view of your various categories and the grades that were achieved. And then the summary display will show every single test color-coded, giving you an incredible high-level view of all of the results that culminate in the Org Health Scan summary table, which gives you a single number for the health of the org. Lastly, let's look at intelligent search. This allows you to expand your administrative team with an intelligent assistant that knows everything about your org. Here on the first tab, you can ask any type of question you want, and the intelligent assistant has all of your org metadata on file to provide the answers. You can also explicitly direct the assistant to some grounding data. So for example, let's select the validation rules in my opportunity object and ask a question. Do you see any conflicts in the rules? And the assistant does find some problems. Some of these rules are working at cross purposes. Let's ask it to fix the problems. And just like that, it returns corrected XML with a better error condition formula to fix the rule. On the second tab, you can search all of the metadata in your org for text strings, which is extremely useful. For example, let's find my email address in the current org. And there we go. You can see I am a default value here in a custom object. In an email services function, I'm an authorized sender. In this workflow, I'm a CC email for an alert. And in this connected app, I am the contact email. Lastly, you can search all of the documentation that Salesforce has, that Stack Exchange has, and that Metazoa has for any type of documentation or technical question. For example, let's search for technical debt, and we'll get an entire list of options, both from Trailhead and from the Metazoa website. All you have to do is click one of those links, and you'll be taken directly to the resource. All right, that's the Intelligent Assistant from Metazoa. Our products come with free training and support. You can also upgrade to our flagship product Snapshot if you need even more capability.